The fallout continues over a controversial statue removed from the State House grounds in Annapolis. Tonight, some local religious and business leaders are criticizing Maryland Senate President Mike Miller after he wrote a letter suggesting Governor Larry Hogan acted too fast. WJZ is live. Ava-joye Burnett with Miller's response tonight. Ava-joye?
Mary, good evening to you. This prominent senator questioned that decision to remove this controversial statue, but he now says he regrets his decision. Maryland Senate President Mike Miller is facing pressure not from opponents but from voters after he sent a long letter to Governor Larry Hogan questioning why the controversial Roger B. Taney statue was removed without public input. Taney was a Supreme Court justice who supported the controversial Dred Scott decision that upheld slavery. In a letter to the governor, Miller acknowledged that decision created lasting wounds for the country, but the senator also defended Taney. At one point, he wrote, "Unlike George Washington, who freed his slaves upon his death, Taney freed his slaves early in his life." After that letter, people protested outside one of Miller's Maryland businesses.
We were deeply offended by his letter to the governor. We just think it was a slap in the face at a time when he was supposed to support us.
After the backlash, the Senate president released a statement to clarify his initial remarks. He wrote, "I do regret that sharing my historical perspective has distracted from the larger issues we must face together as a nation and from my role to bring unity." After the violent protests in Charlottesville, leaders around the country removed Confederate and other controversial monuments. Protesters in Miller's district say they want reassurances he will fight for their cause.
It hurt us in that we cannot look to him as a leader for all people, which, as I have stated, creates a moral crisis.
The protesters say they may continue to demonstrate outside Miller's business in the future. Reporting live tonight, Ava-joye Burnett, WJZ Eyewitness News.
Ava-joye, thank you. In his most recent statement, Miller also wrote that he's condemned the past statements of Chief Justice Taney.